All right, folks, welcome. This is going to be an Xfinity Series Class B Fixed race at Lucas Oil Raceway, also known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. It is a 60-lap race. I'll be starting 5th in the number 6 car. Yesterday's race unfortunately got ruined because I got disconnected on lap 2, so really hoping that this one, the connection holds true and I'm able to go to the front. I'm going to be, with 5th place starting spot, I'm really going to be trying for top 5 and hopefully going to go contend for the win. So, sit down, grab some popcorn, enjoy the show. It should be a fun one, and hopefully it's a pretty clean race. Seems like after, Tuesday was really rough, but seems like from what I've been watching today that things have calmed down a little bit.
Line up behind the 5.
And we got a pretty good field here. Strength of field's right at 2.7K, so that's not too bad. Do need to be careful with my incident points in this one. I just had a Truck Series race where I got 14 incident points over the course of the 55-lap race, and that's got me dangerously close to dropping to below a 2.0. Yeah, exactly, Sterling. Let's hope that we don't have to do a sprint across the finish line. I want the car in one piece at the end of this thing. And, if I can get a win, there would be some major bragging rights beating a former Peak Antifreeze Series champion in Michael Conti. That's who's got the pole for this race. He's in the number 1. There is his car with the iRacing.com sponsorship. So it's kind of an honor just being on the same track as someone like Conti, but this will be fun. Rolling. Good start. Real good start. Up to 4th, gonna try to get 3rd in the corner. Little contact, no harm, no foul. And that dropped us back to 5th, so there we go. Silvestri put a little move on me there, that's all right. I don't think that did any damage to either of us. 0x. Nice, smooth roll through the corner, pick up the throttle. Love the way that these cars drive. So much nicer than the trucks. Trucks are just so pushy. These Class B cars have a nice little drift to them that I just really like. Much more pleasant driving them. Yep, there we go. There's the caution. Caution came out on lap 3, so we got 2 good laps in there. Colin Allman disconnected. That guy, that's the guy who kicked my butt in that one NNS race at Stafford last week. Started in the back and drove it all the way up through to the front and was leading by lap 25 halfway through. That was very impressive. But he's out early in this one. I'm staying out. Only 2 laps on the tires. I think everyone else is staying out too. Now, left sides really don't fall off at all, so
18, how does the back of my car look?
There were definitely some guys who took 2 tires successfully in that truck race.
Hola, te están preguntando cómo tiene el coche por detrás el número 12.
Whoa.
Vale, lo tiene bien. Perfecto. Tienes okay. Okay, number 4, your car is good on the left side.
That was cool. I enjoyed that.
Really letting just plowing in. I'm a translator, man.
That's cool. How's it going, Christian? Man, I haven't seen you on for a little while. Momesh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. Stick around. Hope you enjoy the stream. Off to a bit of a slow start here, but it's been interesting. Yeah, Christian talks pretty fast. He's got a pretty thick accent, but he's a good guy. I've raced with him a bunch.
Pit road is closed.
So restarting in 5th again, going to try to get another good jump there and hopefully hold it this time. 6 cautions and only 2 tenths fall off, no pit. Thank you for the information, Pat Racer 1. Did you win? How'd you do in that one this morning? How big is this field, by the way? I didn't even check. 23? Not bad. Slater Raymond.
One thing to remember,
Thank you for the follow. Sorry for butchering your name.
Watch to your inside.
Really appreciate it. Welcome to the family.
Inside, you're getting into turn 1.
So here we go. Down into 2nd gear.
906.
Rolling steadily here. Gonna try to get a nice restart. Just a question of when Conti decides to cut her loose.
Start finish line. Base drive off, be ready.
So here we go. Seems like he's cutting it about the same spot every time when he can really knife down into the inside of that corner.
509 outside. Still there. Still outside. Clear. Good job.
Hold off the slide job on the 13 there. Just holding my spot in line. 5th place. That precious top 5 spot. They don't track top 10s, they only track top 5, so
22.
that battle for 5th in iRacing is always pretty intense since it's a track stat. Letting it roll through the corner. This 13's got a little mojo going. The 4 is having some trouble. Big slide off of turn 4 that last time.
Still inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Late getting back to the throttle there.
2.857. Still there. Still there. Your door clear. Outside. Clear.
He got past me clean. Good hard racing. Now I gotta settle in my groove and try to get back by him.
22.907.
Nothing doing there. Wonder how much he burned off of his tires with that move on me. Seemed like he was pushing it pretty hard to make the pass.
23.014. Outside. Still there. Door outside. Clear.
Just so tough to pass. Gotta get into my rhythm. I'm not driving. I'm racing the competition rather than racing the track. That's part of my problem right now. Lap times are doing a little bit better now, and I'm feeling a little bit smoother. Probably using too much wheel as well.
22.934.
Still loving the way that these things handle. Only lost 1 position so far. Riding 6th, gonna try to get that back as the race goes along. Back end stepping out.
22.976.
Got a little bit out of the groove there. I need to get right on that 2nd seam.
Take it in turn 1, Michael.
Conti's just going to run away with this thing, I know it.
025.
Guy is so good. Kind of nice to be able to get an honest assessment of how well I measure up against a peak antifreeze series champion, though. Thing's so loose getting off of these corners.
3.047.
More that these tires wear out, I'm sure that someone's going to get it loose all on their own. Bury it into the inside wall just like Aaron Rodgers did in that truck race that we were just doing. Go. I got some real pressure coming from the 14 behind me. I'm staying right with the 13. He's not pulling away. He was just able to get past me with some good hard racing. That's why I really need to run that triple monitor setup, though. The way that he was running so close to my door there, it's really hard to do that on a single monitor. He is inching away from me just a little bit, ever so slowly. Better corner than the 14 there for sure. It looks like he made a little bit of a slip. Just running consistent laps, and if I can take care of the tires, eventually his will give up. And I should be able to get back around him for that 5th spot. Front 4 broken away.
23.199.
Come on. Just trying to stay right with him. Any slip, I'll take advantage of it. Better through 4 than I did that time.
23.222.
Thank you.
Loose again.
Inside.
That's going to give the 14 a shot at my inside.
Still there at the bottom.
But I'm going to be able to hold him off.
Clear. 23.372. Inside. Clear low. Inside.
Down on that inside. The lower you go, the less banking you've got.
Still there.
You can really get the thing loose on corner exit.
Still there.
Oh, man.
23.33.
Pinched it off a little bit on corner exit there. Still fighting, but it's going to be tough. I got to get back on corner exit.
Still inside.
Right down on his door.
Clear inside.
Nice pass.
23.40.
Good job, 14. Nice pass. Now I got 2 spots to gain to try to get the top 5.
Thank you.
It's just falling apart for me here. Need more laps. I'm just still not as comfortable with this track as I would like to be.
23.336.
Just fouled the 14 into the wall a little bit. Didn't get it as badly as he did, though. Look at this. We run almost the entire first half of the race without a yellow. Pretty happy with that. Stephen Turner, 20th place, getting lapped. Actually, we did have that 1 caution early. But this is some good racing here. Still got the top 5 in sights. Just need to take care of my stuff and reel these guys back in. Figure out a little bit of where I'm missing it. Obviously, I could run laps like Michael Conti. I'd be able to get by these guys no trouble.
.307.
Just missing a little bit on speed.
Sorry about that.
Running 7th in number 6 though.
No problem.
Settle in, let's get a rhythm. Long ways to go here.
Halfway.
23.285.
Gotta remember to blink. Don't want my eyes to dry out.
Oh, never mind, Steve.
Wow.
Nice save there, man. Wow.
Yeah, nice save.
God dang it, these stupid lap cars.
Pit road
There's the
closed.
yellow.
We're going to have to come around and pace car.
My goodness.
Behind the 14.
All right. No fuel. No tear off. But I do want the tires.
We're right for fucking last place, and y'all like each other, they're waiters. No cups. Excuse my language.
Hope that Michael
so
Conti didn't get caught up in
Line
that.
up behind the
Got
14.
wrecked by 5 times this week. I've had enough of it.
Hood is open, I'm out of walk.
Did that take out the 5? That's too bad.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 7.
Got down into pit road okay there. Alright, so I'm looking for my blue and white number 6 board. There it is, I can already see it. Gotta get in the box cleanly. There, that's about as clean as I can get in there. 4.5 seconds of repairs, so that's good to know. I didn't hurt it too bad. 4 tires, no fuel.
Next heat, go!
Held my spot.
We got a bit of a stickler here in the pits, guys. Let's make sure we're minding our P's and Q's here. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 14.
Alrighty. Let's see, where things sort out. I don't know if some took 2 or if some took none or what happened there. I actually don't even know what spot I'm in right now. Looks like some skipped hitting that first time by. So I think I'm going to sort right back out in 7th place where I was. Got the 2 of Jake Matheson behind me now. He'll be on the outside when we go back green. And it's just going to be 20 laps to go, so we're getting down to sprint race territory here. Gonna try to get that top 5 still. You know, it's still alive. Just haven't had the speed to hang with those guys in front of me, though. Needed to be a little bit smoother, a little bit better, and hold on to that track position in front of these 2. Getting back by them now that they're in front of me is going to be really difficult. But, shouldn't have to worry about... Oh, good. Gas meter was able to get that donation into you, K1 Grizzly. Glad to hear that. So yeah, if anyone else is able to chip in and help out with K1 Grizzly, help out, support a fellow member of the Twitch iRacing community. He's badly in need of a new wheel, and he's trying to save up for a T300 RS. So if anyone of you are able to, even chip in $5, it'd be much appreciated to help him out with that.
A couple of these guys might try a power move down there into 1.
All right.
7.36.
On the inside, 7th
Line up behind
place.
the 13.
1 lap to green. Starting right behind the
All right,
number
dude, get those
13.
belts tucked. Get that thing cleaned out real well. Couple holes on this thing. Go.
And Michael Conti is going to lead him down again. Right there, same place that he's been starting. It's a good run for the inside versus the outside line.
6-1, outside, outside.
If I hold this, I can pick up a spot on the 14 coming off the corner.
Still outside. clear up top, outside. You're clear.
I
now.
got it. So that's one spot. Just need one more now.
Still there, your door. Clear, clear, clear,
Oh.
clear, clear. 22.
Sorry, man. I thought I was clear.
4, 5. Okay, one time when you get to them, I'm working
Yeah,
on
good too, actually.
Did not mean to do that. I knew it was tight, but I thought I would be able to fit in there.
Sorry, man.
Now I gotta run down the 10 for fifth spot.
0, 1.
That 13's having a good race. Running fourth right now, and he's just been moving up. He's been able to make passes too, which is pretty impressive. Sometimes a little reset and some fresh rubber is exactly what you need.
22.658.
Got some new life and got a new got my rhythm back a little bit here. Closing in on that 10. If I can get to his bumper, I will try to get past him
4, 7.
for that coveted fifth position. Conti is just blitzing away, leaving the rest of us to fight over it second through fifth. And that battle for second is really heating up. Those two are right together.
22.797.
Each lap I'm getting a little bit closer to the bumper of the 10. Oh! That hurt.
Yay!
That hurt worse.
23.2.
There went my 0x race. Still holding it together though. Didn't do too much damage to it, thankfully. Just gassing it up and trying to get back at it.
0.07.
I mean, at this point, I've taken myself out of a top 5 by making mistakes. So I got no one to blame but myself for missing it if I do. But I'm still going to try to run down Cristian if I can.
22.9.
Just need to run perfect laps. Got a lapper down to the inside.
Weed him through there. Roger.
Laps are really winding down now.
22.926.
Holding it on the outside.
Hey, what lap are the leaders on?
23.1.
47.
I usually have good internet. That's the first time I've actually been disconnected from a race, so I just came back in late. So
Wow,
I'll
got
try
in
to
the
stay
wall
everyone's
again.
way, so thank you.
Followed the 10 right into it that time. Too many hits in the wall. Should know where it is by now.
23.414.
Putting pressure on the 10. Trying to make him make a mistake, and I keep making them myself. Still though, only with 4X I should be able to gain safety rating at the end of this one.
23.109.
I'm gaining on him. I don't know why the 10's falling apart here. He's slower than he's been all race. Right up to his bumper. Want to make the move on corner exit. So cut down, gas it up. Problem with that is that it's real easy to make the back tires lose traction. You can have the run and then lose it all on your own. Didn't quite have it that time.
23.199.
Loose.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Running decently. It looks like 10's kind of gotten his rhythm back a little bit, maybe. I've got to fight off a charge from the 14 again as well. Good hard racing, though. That exit off 4 felt pretty much perfect. Takes so long to get back to full throttle. Just can't find a way to get up beside him. I can get right to his bumper, being a gentleman about it, not trying to make any contact with his car, but uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Language.
Bro, there's a bunch of debris
Wow.
on the racetrack already. Be
Come
aware
on.
of that if you see something.
I know I was holding you up a little bit because of the damage I got, but you didn't have to just hit me
Get
at
ready,
all.
closed.
Alright, so I think that'll either be the race or we'll get a one-lap
Come on,
shootout.
that ain't better than that. Come on.
I'm not pitting, though. I don't think anyone else will either. Lap times have fallen off considerably. That was really good racing, Cristian, man.
Thank you, man. Same to you, man.
I was digging as hard as I could. Had a couple of my viewers bet top 5, so I was trying for it. You're going to have to apologize to them for their lost fake money.
Seven. Get the lucky dog.
That's racing.
Coming to the
What's up, Riley?
outside. Coming outside.
Yeah. No, it's been good.
It's
been a real good race, Riley.
Line up behind the 7.
I think this is race.
Battle Montaigne
Yeah.
until the 7 car destroyed me.
Even if we got 2 to green right now, it would end, so. I'm sorry, Mike. So who had finish for this one? Who got it right? Who didn't have faith? Oh, you joined right in the middle of whatever the argument was. Yeah. Yeah, Caden was very vocal. Good
Good
finish
job,
for
buddy.
him,
Three
though,
more,
getting
man.
3rd
Come on.
place. A lot of honor in finishing 2nd to Michael Conti. And yes, that is the Michael Conti, peak antifreeze series champion there, who led every lap and won this one. And nice win, Michael, man. Just like yesterday, pleasure being on the same track with you. Well, this'll do it. I'm gonna find someone to throw to. That was a nice way to finish the day, though. I was probably driving a little bit over my head, but definitely giving it everything that I could for you guys. So I drove my heart out for that one. Dirt Rocket, yeah, man. Sonoma's tough, dude. I've had 2 pretty terrible races there already, so yeah, I can put I'll put Conti's line on the replay. Sure thing.
Dang, just let everybody pass me.
You all up down.
Yeah,
That'd
no,
be,
I just think it's funny how the system works, especially with it just being the checkered flag, but whatever. Just kind of funny.
Be good to see Michael Conti's line here. 17th winner was 6,000 iRating, Euro 1700. Who was the winner? Because it was Logan Clampett in my race that I did earlier.
Check a flag in the hand out here. Woo, good job, man.
There we go. Going down pit road while Michael Conti's doing his burnout up there. Here comes the pace car.
We're
In
coming
the pit
through by
stall.
the truck. Coming your way.
All right.
Earl, thanks. Good job tonight.
So let's see. We wanted to see Conti's line here. Let's go to the start. Put it in chopper first. Just watch. So he drives down below the second seam, comes up to just above it, and then cuts back down low. 3 and 4, same deal. He's just crossing over that second seam, so a little bit lower than what I was doing. Here he goes again, crosses over the second seam, comes back up above it, and then crosses back down below again. I'm sure that a lot of it is just throttle control. Guy's a pro. Let's go in the cockpit and see what it looks like. So here you go, down to the, drives down to the third stream, up above the second. And back in. It looks like actually he's braking pretty late. No, never mind. That's caution. So there's the restart.
Good, I didn't take you out. That's what you want to think, go right ahead. You checked up for the guy, check up in front of you, and I was
he's
on
out.
the gas on the brake. So
Anyway,
we'll try
Christian,
somebody else, right? Have a
good
day.
racing with you, man, again. See you again out there. Hopefully you'll watch it on YouTube.
How about an apology, mate? Or were you just going to be an arrogant cunt?
Oh, there you go. Violet turn of service. Have a good one,
So,
buddy.
since we're watching replays, let's go ahead and take a look at the first caution, which came out here.
Oh, you're going to get quiet now, Steve.
There's the 9, comes up into the 21. Takes 3 of them out. My goodness. Sliding up right into the 21 and just doesn't have him cleared. And they're both going to go sliding down into the inside wall. The 20 gets into it. And this is a big hit. Honestly, so kind of like I said yesterday, K1, if you're thinking about going for the TMX Pro instead, I would just go for the T150. I'm pretty sure that the T150 and the TMX Pro are the same wheel. It's just a difference between getting a wheel that's buttoned and designed for the Xbox versus one that is buttoned and designed for the PlayStation. T300 is definitely a better wheel, and one you'll be happier with longer because it is fully belt driven. But you know, kind of like I was showing you, you know, if you get a little bit of money raised, there was that used T150 for $140. That's a pretty good buy. But yeah, belt driven wheel's the way to go. So that's that first wreck. Let's see, then we had a really nice run. Got a lot of laps in. And second wreck happened. This is where the 5 was John, because it happened up in front of the leaders. '21's in this one again. 21 had a pretty rough race. 17 gets into the wall, 21 gets into him, the 5 gets into it. And then, let's see. Final caution. They're racing for it. 5's got a ton of damage. Oh, and the 4 did just, oh my gosh, he just hammered him. It's amazing that that thing was still running after that. That was a hard hit. Bertofilo, what's up, man? Good racing with you, Christian. Man, seriously. This thing's going to go up on YouTube tomorrow, so definitely check it out. A lot of good shots of your car from my view. You did a great job. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Congrats again to Michael Conti. That was awesome. Christian, great racing with you, dude. I'll race with you like that anytime, man. Love that. That's going to do it for me. But yeah, check out my YouTube channel.